So Marvel announced last year that their Inhumans movie, which was put on the shelf for quite some time, has now become a TV series which will be releasing in September of this year, so September 2017. But the first two episodes, the first two episodes will be released in IMAX theater, and specifically in IMAX theaters. So yeah, we're technically still getting a movie, but it's also a TV series now. So yeah, so I thought this would be a perfect time to do a fan cast of the Inhumans since it's coming out in September of this year, so they got to start casting the show pretty soon, getting producers and stuff like that. No, so yeah, let's get into this, shall we? And here's the thing. I did a fan cast of Inhumans a while ago, and I had to change up some stuff with them, because back then, everyone thought the Inhumans was still going to be a movie, which they technically still are going to be a movie, but not in the way we think we know now. So I had to change up my cast because I had big actors who would not be able to take on these roles for a TV series because they would not be able, big Hollywood actors won't be able to take on a TV role. So yeah, so I had to change up some stuff. Like, basically I think, I'm going to say 1% of my cast stays the same, and that's it. So yeah, let's get to it, shall we? Now, to quickly also mention, I'm only doing a fan cast of the Royal Family. The Royal Family are the main humans in the Marvel Universe, so I'm only doing them and just them. So yes, let's get into it, shall we? Let's first start off with the king and the leader of the Inhumans, Black Bolt. Now, Black Bolt was a bit hard to do. Now, originally I had cast Tom Hardy as Black Bolt, but of course, since, yeah, the TV series, that won't happen. Now, there's a lot of rumor and speculation that Vin Diesel might still play on the role, and here's, if you're also confused about how Vin Diesel could take on the role, considering he's playing Groot in the Guardians of the Galaxy, here's the thing. He only voices Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy. We never see his face. Black Bolt, we see his face, but he never speaks, because Black Bolt's power is his voice, actually. So, if Black Bolt ever speaks, he'll emit a giant sonic blast, like, miles out across the area. Like, even if it's a tiny whisper, it'll be a still big, devastating blast. If it's like a full sentence, or something like that, like a big full sentence word, or just one big shout, it's gonna be like a giant, bigger blast. So, pretty powerful stuff there. So, yeah, so you can see how it works, but then again, it doesn't seem like Vin Diesel will take on the role against, of course, again, another big movie actor. And plus, James Gunn also said it doesn't seem that likely, so yeah, so I had to try and think of who else to take on the role of Black Bolt, just because it shouldn't seem that hard to cast Black Bolt, considering since he doesn't really talk, he has really not much of a personality we can base a choice off of. I mean, he has a personality, but I'm saying since he doesn't talk, we don't really have that much to go off on. Other than that, he's strong and stuff. So, yeah, it shouldn't be that hard, but it was kind of hard to choose. Like, it was really hard, so I finally narrowed my choice down to this one person here, and that is David Harbour, who most of you might know as Jim Hopper in Stranger Things. Harbour is in his 40s, so it seemed like a good age for Black Bolt. He has the physique and also the look of Black Bolt. Like, his face just looks like a kind of Black Bolt's face, if that makes sense how I'm describing it. Just, he looks like a Black Bolt to me. Now, here's the thing. I mentioned that he's on Stranger Things, so it seemed kind of hard for him to go on to another TV series and do this at the same time. Here's the thing. Netflix series don't exactly film the same as normal TV series. Now, normal TV series have about maybe at least 22 or 25 episodes at maximum. Netflix shows don't exactly have that many episodes on them. Like, Stranger Things has only 8 episodes in its first season and 8 episodes in the next season, so, which I assume. But basically, since they only had filmed 8 episodes this season, it wouldn't seem that hard for him to go off and do another TV series, because we can safely assume Inhumans will probably have about maybe like 20-something episodes. So since Stranger Things only films 8 episodes at a time, wouldn't seem that hard for him to do 2 different TV shows at a time. So there's my reasoning. We're now on to Medusa, who's the queen of the Inhumans and also married to Black Bolt, which should make sense since she's the queen also, but yeah. My casting choice for Medusa is the only one that stayed the same when I had to change it up for the TV thing. So yeah, so my choice for Medusa is Isla Fisher. And yes, I know that sounds strange, because I mentioned before Tom Hardy and Vin Diesel couldn't do it for Black Bolt because they're big movie actors. So now how could Isla Fisher do it for like Medusa and stuff? Isla Fisher's been a TV actress before. She was on the soap opera show Home and Away, which I think she was only a kid on that show. Maybe, I don't know, I don't watch soap operas. Basically, she's been a TV actress before, but that's the only TV show she's really done. I mean, I think she's done guest stars on episodes of TV shows before, but that's really it. But look, she's my only choice I picked for Medusa. I think she looks like Medusa. I think she has the abs to be Medusa. She's my only pick, so there's my reasoning. Just make her one. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it. I mean, so yeah, I mean, like, the show Westworld has Anthony Hopkins in it, so, and he's a big movie actor. That can probably make it work. Goron is a strong, tough brawler. His power is basically when he stomps on the ground, he'll make like a small earthquake, and shake the ground up basically. So he's pretty strong. Not Black Bolt strong. Black Bolt's way stronger than him, but so he's pretty strong. Now the actor I chose for Goron is first off, he's strong. He has the physique to be Gorgon. He also has sort of the look for Gorgon, but also casting him as Gorgon will also be doing him a favor. The person I chose for Goron is Tom Welling. You might know better as Clark Kent on the CW show Smallville, which ran from 2001 to 2010. Now, Tom Welling basically got typecast on Smallville. After Smallville ended, he hasn't exactly had the biggest career after that. In between Smallville, he did about a dozen movies, but after Smallville ended in 2011, he hasn't really done that many other big movies. He did films called Parkland, Draft Day, and The Choice, but they weren't exactly that big of movies, so he's not exactly doing much right now, so he's pretty available to get him as Gorgon. Plus, like I said, he has the physique to be Gorgon since, of course, he played Superman / Clark Kent, whatever. So, yeah, I think he will fit as the role of Gorgon. He has a real look as Gorgon, like I said. I think it'll work, so, yeah, give him time and stuff. I'm pretty sure he would do a good job. So, yeah, Tom Welling. Karnak has the ability to sense any weak point in any object or person. So, let's say they had to get past a wall. He could sense where the weakest point of the wall is, then hit that weak point, and then destroy the whole thing, or at least destroy a little portion of it so they can get through and stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. He actually has his own comic series. I think it's still going, or maybe not. They might have canceled it, I don't know, so, yeah. I had no idea who the hell was casting. I don't know why. I thought Black Bolt was the hardest person to cast. Karnak was the hardest person to cast. I had no idea who to cast as him. It was so annoying to the point I just went online, basically searched up Inhumans Fancast, went to some of the articles about them of some other people's own fan cast of Inhumans, and just basically decided to pick just look at some of their version of Karnak and pick what I think looks the best as Karnak. And so I picked Riz Ahmed, who briefly starred in Star Wars Rogue One as Bodhi Rook. He's been in other stuff also, like Four Lions, Nightcrawler, and the recent Jason Bourne movie. Like I said, I just picked him because I didn't know who to pick as Karnak. He's in a good physique, matches as Karnak pretty well, so yeah, I picked him. Crystal is the youngest member of the Inhumans. She has the power to control the elements of the Earth, so fire, water, air, and stuff like that, so... Okay, that joke sucked. But anyways, the information I'm going off Crystal's from the 90s Fantastic Four cartoon series, where the Inhumans basically had their own little story arc in the show, and Crystal was in it. She's a very sweet, nice, and compassionate character in Inhumans, so when I was picking who should play Crystal, I thought the perfect choice, for me at least, so I picked Edna Lynch, who Harry Potter fans will better know as Luna Lovegood in the Harry Potter films and books. She first appeared as Luna Lovegood in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and throughout the rest of the films until the final film in Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2. Luna in the Harry Potter film was also like Crystal, very sweet, compassionate, and wasn't really prone to anger unless she had to get angry, but throughout most of the films, she never really seem angry. She always just seemed very nice and nice and calm, and just she fits Crystal pretty well, so that's why I picked her. So yeah, Edna Lynch. Triton is the Aqua member of the Inhumans, if that makes sense. Triton has to be with water at all times, or else he'll die. So I think that's a special machine or device that you put around on him so that it keeps water flowing into his gills, because he's a fish-based character. So yes, now this should be interesting when I say who I cast him, but basically who I cast as Triton was Neil Patrick Harris. Yes, How I Met Your Mother guy in the MCU. Let me explain my casting of Harris as Triton. So Triton has his very skinny, athletic physique, which he should have if he's gonna be a water-based character. Harris is sort of a skinny, athletic physique, also Triton has. And also Neil Patrick Harris has sort of face that makes him look like Triton. If you just put him in some Finn makeup, like Finn or Gills makeup, whatever, I think he can pull it off. So I picked Neil Patrick Harris. So yeah, I would want Neil Patrick Harris in the MCU. Sounds weird, but I think it could work. And we're finally on to the final member of the royal family, or the bad guy of the royal family, Maximus the Mad. He's the brother of Black Bolt, and is also evil, which makes sense since his name is Maximus the Mad. He's always trying to become king of the Inhumans, wants to outrule his brother and stuff, so he's kind of crazy. Now, he was a hard person to cast, not like Karnak hard to cast, just it's hard to cast. I don't know who can pull off Maximus the Mad. And so finally I picked the person who I think can pull off Maximus the Mad. Now, this would also seem like a weird choice. Now, the person I picked for Maximus the Mad is Jason Ritter, who his voice is probably better known as Dipper Pines in Gravity Falls. And he was also in Freddy vs. Jason. Yeah, he was in that shit show. So, why did I pick Dipper Pines as Maximus the Mad? Well, here's the thing. Just the way he speaks, or the way his voice sounds, just sounds like a crazy person. I'm not saying he sounds crazy, but the voice he has, he can use that. That's the kind of voice I would expect someone like Maximus the Mad to have. Like, it just works like that. It's like, and he also can like look when I look at him, I can see that he can pull off a crazy look, like cuckoo, insane, stuff like that, and just yeah. He's also slightly younger than David Harbour, so it works. I think it works very well. So yes, that's what I think Maximus the Mad should be. And that's my fan cast in Inhumans. So yes, comment down below. What do you think of the Inhumans cast? Do you have your own ideas of who the Inhumans should be played by? So yes, and are you also excited for the Inhumans TV series coming out September 2017? And are you going to go see the 2 episodes in the theaters? I'm probably going to. So yes, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.